Wolf, another U.S. Navy warship now in place tonight off the coast of Syria. The USS San Antonio has come through the Suez Canal north into the eastern Mediterranean, 300 Marines on board, part of the so-called prudent planning in advance of any U.S. military action. They will stay put for the next several days right there. But it is the intelligence everyone is focusing on tonight, an extraordinary level of detail about human intercepts, satellite intelligence, all kinds of intelligence that the U.S. learned about this attack. Let's start with right before the attack. What the case the U.S. is making is that they had intelligence that they got that unfolded that the Syrian forces were preparing to attack in the days before. Chemical weapons were being prepared. Forces were using their gas masks. On the day of the attack, August 21st, satellites detected rocket attacks in the neighborhoods. They calculated through intelligence means that those rockets were fired from regime-held areas. Hundreds of people began showing up at the hospitals, dying and injured. Thousands of social media videos and other social media elements begin to record this event. After the attack, intercepts, again, U.S. intelligence intercepts of senior regime officials in Syria discussing the fact that a chemical attack has taken place and a continued bombardment of those neighborhoods to try and wipe out any evidence before the UN inspectors show up. So I think at the bottom line here, Wolf, is what we saw today was an extraordinary level of detail about intercepts, human intelligence, and satellite intelligence. We haven't seen this kind of detail before.
The report and the secretary says 1,429 people were killed on that August 21st attack, including at least 426 children. But then the report later goes on to say this. In the 3 days prior to the attack, we collected streams of human signals and geospatial intelligence that reveal regime activities that we assess were associated with preparations for a chemical weapons attack. That's pretty startling. It's pretty amazing because if you understand presumably what they're saying, if the U.S. knew 3 days in advance this was about to take place, why didn't the U.S. try to stop it, warn the rebels, warn the people there, get out of the way, provide gas masks, or whatever?
You know, that's a really good question to which there is not a really good answer tonight, Wolf. U.S. officials briefing the news media earlier today were asked about this point, and they said that it wasn't necessarily the case that they had so-called real-time intelligence, that they saw it literally unfold before their eyes. The intelligence in these matters comes in, they say, sometimes after the fact. So we also asked military officials here in Washington whether there was ever any discussion about trying to engage in some sort of military operation to stop it if they saw it unfold, and they said there was not.